Ladies and gents, welcome back to episode number 3 of our Burton Albion Road to Glory here on FC25. A massive thank you to everyone who has shown the love and support on the first 2 videos of the season. The feedback so far has been really positive, both on the YouTube channel and in the Discord server. If you want to get involved in the Discord server, the link's down below. And as always, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to the channel, give the videos a thumbs up and get yourself in the comments. As soon as we sort of get towards October, November time, that's when we're going to start be thinking about transfers. I want to know who you think we should invest in and where we need to strengthen. We currently sit 3rd in the table after 5 games. We suffered defeat against Reading in the last time out. We have Stevenage as our first game today. Let's go and have a look at the calendar really quick. So we've got Stevenage first, and we've got away to Leeds in the Carabao Cup after being Ipswich last time out. Then it's Mansfield and Charlton to round off September. So we'll play Stevenage, we'll play Leeds, we'll probably sim Mansfield, and then we'll play Charlton. And then we'll start looking at what we maybe need to do. We'll get some scouts out and maybe look at bringing some of those youth prospects in so we can loan them out in January. Without further ado, though, we are going to dive straight into game number 1. I may make some changes to the starting 11 just to try and mix things up a little bit as we're going forward. I think what I might do is drop Gilligan for this game and give Chalke a game in the midfield just to see what he's about. And I think that will probably do us. A Koto I would give a game, but he's struggling with a bit of fitness. Orsi hasn't got going yet. I am going to persevere with him for a couple of games more before maybe Stutter or Cooper Love come into. We have got a lot of depth. I am going to try and look to get rid of some of these players. But that's the only change we'll make for this game. So I'll see you for game number 1 against Stevenage very shortly. So we are underway in our first game of episode number 3. A slight kit clash. Maybe we should have worn our yellow. I didn't look at the kits beforehand, but we are donning the white kits for the first time this season. I don't think we'll have to wear it too many times with yellow and black being our main colours. But we are going to come through as Billy Bowden now down the left-hand side. We have kept it on world class. I am going to persevere for maybe just one more game as Charlie Webster now on the edge, and Chalke an edge shot from distance. Well down low by Ashby Hammond in the Stevenage goal. And the first chance goes begging 6 minutes into the game. We will try and find Orsi, who again, like we said previously, is just struggling to find his feet at Burton Albion. As Whitfield, a man that has found his feet as Orsi twists. We'll turn, we'll find Bowden on the edge. He'll shoot, and that's just wide. I thought for a second it was going to creep into that bottom left-hand corner, but it's another big chance for the Brewers. It's still 0-0 in the early stages of this one, though. Orsi now. Ball at his feet finds Billy Bowden. He's going to dive into the box, and we'll try and shoot low and hard across the keeper, straight out the keeper's hand. Ashby Hammond called into action yet again for the home side. Charlie Webster is dispossessed. Stevenage maybe with a chance to come forward as Ryan Sweeney's bullied off the ball, and Stevenage now do have the chance to come forward, and Apare is through on goal. Max Croker with a huge save though for the Brewers, and it's bouncing around in the box much like it did against Reading. Kemp. And this is why we need to check on just Apare now for Stevenage. Comes back to Phillips. Taski shoots. Max Crocombe again with the save. The Kiwi keeping us in the game. First big chance for Stevenage goes missing though. So Stevenage get us underway though. An eventful first half. Chances for both teams. Us with the better of the opportunities, but unfortunately we couldn't make it count, and really hoping that doesn't come back to bite us in the backside, because we definitely were the stronger of the two sides as Jack Armour and Sweeney team up. Charlie Webster now will switch the play to Ben Whitfield. Try and find Chalke, can't, and Stevenage again coming forward with Elliot List. Bowden comes outside to Whitfield, and Whitfield's going to skip down the outside. And it's going to drive into the box and try and find Daniel Orsi, and it's actually going to nearly go out for a throw. Daniel Orsi just gets cross-footed, and that man just cannot get his first goal for the Brewers. It's still 0-0 in the second half. And everything seems to be going through him as a pair gets it, and Thompson is on the ball. Chance here for Kemp as he drives into the Burton Albion box, but it's just over the bar. Another let-off for the Brewers. Can we counter-attack now? Daniel Orsi. Oh, gets lucky. Billy Bowden managed to stay on the pitch after picking up that knock. Daniel Orsi will have a shot from distance. Still can't score. Can we get the follow-up? Oh, nearly gets the rebound, but it's going to be a goal kick for Stevenage. Another chance goes begging. Now in possession and goes out wide to Kemp. Get another chance here for Stevenage. Apparate speaks his man, Max Crocombe. Give that man a statue right now as the Brewers make a couple of changes. Yet again, Max Crocombe coming to our aid as Armour tries to get the ball out, does, and Brown, who's just come on the pitch for the Brewers, has got absolutely nobody with him, is going to have to come to Whitfield. And Whitfield's going to have to go alone here, and we'll cut back inside, find Orsey. Oh, he doesn't find Orsey. That's a misplaced pass. A massive challenge. Ooh, Charlie Webster, I think he may be going into the book there, my friend, with a late lunge. The referee does show a yellow card. We'll be able to clear this time. We can. Counter-attack then. Nobody's making the run with the referee. Surely that's a yellow card. If Charlie Webster's was, that definitely is. And maybe one last chance for us to make something happen. Oh, the red card comes out. Dan Sweeney, Ryan Sweeney's brother playing for the opposition, sees red in the 89th minute. And it wasn't a pretty challenge. Oh, red's a little bit harsh, but we have our first red on this year's career mode. Thankfully not for us. But Sweeney is off, and with that, Stevenage will ring the changes then. Absolutely nothing on. And lose the ball. And that is going to be that. A disappointing 0-0 defeat. 0-0 draw. We'll take the point away from home, but that's 2 without a win now. Max Crocombe, definitely our man of the match. We just failed to put the ball in the back of the net. So a trip to Ellen Road for the Brewers in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. After beating Premier League Ipswich, we are looking to do it all over again against higher league opposition. We will play our rotated cup squad for this game, again just to give some minutes in the legs. Not expecting much. If we play like we have done the last 2, I don't think we'll get a result, but we will kick the game off, kicking from right to left in our back home colours of a yellow shirt with a black pinstripe and black shorts. Leeds in their traditional all white strip as Gilligan comes forward, and Donovan now down the right hand side, and we'll lose the ball straight away. We'll try and get the ball back. Junior now will try and come forward into Solomon. Aronson now into Patrick Bamford, and dangerous for Leeds United in the early stages of cards. Open the Brewers early, comes back inside. Patrick Bamford shoots, but instead with the big right hand to tip around the post. Corner now for Leeds United. As that is whipped into the box, and we'll try and clear, and that is just wide off the head of Grev. It remains 0-0 in the early stages. Solomon again for Leeds, dispossessed by Gilligan, who gives the ball straight back to Junior, who then wins the ball straight back, and Kalinauskis now with the ball at his feet can come back inside, and we'll find Gilligan, who will then find Kalinauskis again, who will switch the play to the right hand side, and Donovan will try and beat his man, does beat his man. Extra yard of pace. Big will try and find Stutter in the middle, just wide. Glorious opportunity for the Brewers inside the first 20. Need to take them if we're going to get anything from this game, but Darlow just watches it past his left-hand post, and it remains 0-0. Donovan winning the ball back. Elliot Watt now. Kalinauskis has got absolutely nobody there on the left-hand side. Waits for Jack Armour. Well-timed run from him, and we'll try and shoot across the keeper, but Darlow's there. Stutter, surely. No! And almost in frustration, beats the ball behind as it just didn't fall kindly for him. The Leeds man did enough. Another big opportunity goes begging. Now finds Aronson, who beats his man, and Gilligan's there with a big, Williams is there with a big tackle, puts the ball behind. It's another corner for Leeds United. Can we clear our lines again as Stutter is up? And now Aronson with a header, loops over the keeper. Absolutely nothing. Isten has been beaten by a header nearly 18 yards out. Caught up his line. I thought we'd cleared the lines. Hadn't. Leeds United punish us with a chance of absolutely nothing, and it's slightly against the run of play, but it's Leeds United 0, Burton Albion 1. We'll have a look at this again. Stutter with the clearance. The ball rises highest, and Aronson, questionable foul. There's an elbow on the head of Gilligan, and Stutter rises higher than anyone. This is just a little bit flat-footed and loops over his head into the goal, and we find ourselves 1-0 down in this Carabao Cup match. Early in the second half then, as we come forward with the ball. That's a lovely ball from Stutter to Donovan. Has he got the legs? Does have the legs. He's going to have to go alone. It drives to the box. No one with him. Donovan! Good save by Darlow in the Leeds United goal, but it's another massive opportunity for the Brewers to get back into this game. And now Leeds come forward with the ball again. Jack Armour with the foul. Canotto still keeps it. Not quite sure how. Tries to knock the ball past his man. Ball into the box, does come into the box. Aronson shoots instead with a big save. Can't clear our lines, we do. Chance again for Leeds United to come forward. Patrick Bamford on the edge. Beats his man. Big tackle from Makoto. Patrick Bamford, what a save again from Isted. It's too easy for Leeds United. And their class is just beginning to show. And you fear that it's going to get worse before it gets better for the Brewers. The ball comes in, Aronson instead with the ball behind. Just parries it round the corner. And it's another corner for Leeds United, who keep the pressure on in front of their home fans behind that goal. Aronson just dancing past his man, but Gilligan clears it. But Donovan loses the ball. It's sloppy from the Brewers. Gilligan, though, clears it. And here's a chance. But Elliot Watt does well. Dispossesses his man. Here's a chance for the Brewers. Can Elliot Watt find anybody? He's going to have to go alone. Elliot Watt. Oh, big save again by Darlow. We cannot find the back of the net currently. This is going to be 3 games without a goal as it stands. 2 in the league, 1 in the cup. I don't think we're going to have enough time to get the ball forward, especially if we do that. That's going to be all she wrote for our Carabao Cup journey in the 24-25 season, unfortunately. As you've got to say the better team won on the day, and the referee blows his full-time whistle, and our cup run ends there. It's a valiant effort. Beating Ipswich was nice, but we just simply weren't at it today, and that's 3 games without a goal now for the yellow and black. So Max Crocombe in our DMs asking for a new contract. We will look to give that man a new contract because he's easily been our best player this year, so we will absolutely look to get this man signed up for another couple of years at least. He's on 4.3k a week. He's 31 years old. He's a 65 rated keeper. Squad role, he is going to be crucial for us. That's exactly what we want. Length of the contract. I think we offer him a 3-year deal. Okay, he only wants a 1-year extension. That's fine. Okay, we'll give him that. I'm going to disregard a release clause. And then for his wages, I'll tell you what, Max, you've been brilliant for us. I'm going to offer you £1,000 extra a week. You to sign on again for another season. And he's absolutely delighted with that. Max Crocombe will remain the Brewer for at least another season, so we get that contract wrapped up and in the book. So that's good news. That's exactly what we want to do. Keep our best players at the club. We will go forward now and simulate this game against Mansfield, I think. I'm guessing this is Max Crocombe saying thank you very much. He does. His morale is looking very good at the minute in that sweet spot. We shall get through to this game against Northampton. We will simulate this one, and fingers crossed we can get back to winning ways. So, slight technical issue with this episode. I edited it, recorded the whole thing, as you've seen from the previous footage, and I've uploaded it to YouTube. And once it had uploaded and I'd scheduled it for today, for whatever reason, it had cut the video to 13 minutes and it was missing the whole last game against Charlton. So I tried to get it back, failed miserably, and in my attempt to then delete the video that was scheduled, I also managed to delete episode number 2, which is why I've had to completely re-upload that. It's a long story short, and it's been a very painful process, I won't lie to you, but I thought we'll just quickly dive in here. So the Charlton game we did lose. We beat Mansfield in the sim, but unfortunately we did get beat by Charlton after they absolutely hammered us. So the run of no goals when I'm playing the game continues, and fingers crossed we can get some form back into the team. I'm going to go record episode number 4, so again I can only apologise for the lack of game at the end and the slightly shorter video, but please stick with me. We'll get used to it, I'm sure. In the next episode, we've got Exeter, Cambridge, Lincoln and Blackpool, so we'll play 3 of them, we'll sim 1 of them, and then we'll get deep into October, November territory, and that's when we're going to start looking at transfers, and also who to get rid of. So we need some ins and some outs, so make sure you let me know in the comments who you think we should be signing, where we should strengthen. But I'll see you very shortly for hopefully a full and complete episode number 4.